In some respects, computers are easily more self-conscious than human beings. It's not hard to make a computer program look at its own program, but all that people have managed to do with it is to checksum it to see that it hasn't been damaged so far. What's involved in the kinds of consciousness that people would like to program is regarding the self as an object in the world and considering being able to think about what progress it's making towards achieving its goals and so forth. And this offers some conceptual central problem of artificial intelligence involves how to express the knowledge about the world that is necessary for intelligent behavior. And I've pursued mathematical logic as the tool. This has had its ups and downs in popularity. Now is definitely an up period. It's quite popular. And part of the reason for that is that in the late 1970s, several people independently, myself among them, discovered ways of formalizing what we call non-monotonic reasoning, which greatly extended the power of mathematical logic in the common sense area. Okay, so you have to say what it's not. And ordinary logic has the property that if you can draw a certain conclusion from some premises, then if you add more premises, you can still draw that conclusion. So the set of conclusions that you can draw only increase when you increase the set of premises. They don't decrease. Now, human reasoning and what we will have to make computers do doesn't always have that property. Suppose we have I tell you that I have a bird that I want you to build me a bird cage for. Then, and that's all I tell you, then you would draw the conclusion that my bird can fly and that you'd better put a top on the bird cage. On the other hand, if you learn the additional fact that my bird is a penguin, then you would feel that you do not need to put a top on it. So the conclusion that the birdcage required a top depends non-monotonically on the facts that I tell you. And that's a sort of convention of English or of other natural languages. If I hire you to build me a birdcage and you build it without a top, and I refuse to pay, and you tell the judge, he never said his bird can fly, the judge will side with me. On the other hand, if you did build it with a top, and I say, well, my bird is a penguin, he wasted material, the judge will side with you, because it's a convention of English that if a bird can fly, it doesn't have to be mentioned, even if it's important. Whereas if a bird cannot fly, then it must be mentioned if it's relevant. Well, that's non-monotonicity is only part of the context problem. Now that we can formalize some non-monotonic reasoning, we see that, well, there's a little more context to that, so to speak. The next mountain is these. That's right. Suppose you want to be able to use without putting exceptions. Ostriches, penguins, and so forth.